What's the word? What's up, baby?
Hey everybody, what's
Who's
going
here?
on?
Oh, I forgot that's that automatic stuff.
Oh,
What's happening, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. There's nobody. Oh, there is people here. ¿Qué pasó, todos? How you guys doing? Uh, Waiting to see who comes in. We'll see what we're gonna converse about. You know,
good. I'm glad you used that word.
we're not gonna conversate.
Oh, dear Lord, Mr. Smart Guy. No, please no.
Let me see. ¿Quién está aquí? What's up, Eric Arroba? How you doing, brother? Luciano, what's up, brother? Big motherfucker, Cubole. What's up, bro? How you? Oh, you changed it. It's no more. The Oh no, that wasn't you, but that was Burqueño. Put the real motherfucker.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, did you, Daniel? Good shit. Okay, brother. Yeah, just call me. Call me if you need to rap, homeboy. Ya sabes, aquí estoy. Let me. So I don't miss any of the comments that come through. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on here. Billy B23. What's up, brother? Hey, just so you guys know, the moderators. There may be some extra people coming in today. If you guys can, just keep an eye on any madness, por favor. Uh, I'm testing something here. It's going out live to Facebook también al mismo tiempo. So we might have new people coming in and some that may not act accordingly. So, ya saben.
Just kindly show them the door.
Eric Garrobo said, what's up? Me, like Mike Lil Oso. Me, Lil Mike Lil Oso. What's up, bud? Get smoked, dog. What's up, man? It's been a minute, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, homeboy? Hopefully you're doing good, brother. AP, so orale, greetings, everyone.
Oh,
Is
hello,
it my
hello.
move on chess, AP? You know you're losing that one. I know I know you were talking early on. I saw that you quieted down.
That's funny.
I'll move ahorita. Javier, how are you doing? Crickety Jovan, hope you both are well. What's up, brother? How you doing, Javier?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't know what happened to me the other day on Valentine's night, but the next morning, oh my God, my throat was on fire. I couldn't even swallow my saliva because my throat was hurting so bad. I was running a fever. Ugh, it was crazy. I was taking everything. Nothing was really working. I finally took some organic throat tea,
Yeah.
and oh my God, that tea is a miracle. It did. It helps. It just was amazing.
That's why we haven't gone live in a few days, guys. She's been
I haven't
under
been
the
able to
weather.
talk.
Yeah, she's been under the weather, and I'm scared to come on here alone.
Eh, But you know what, though? I'm getting really sick and tired of being sick. No, seriously, ever since I moved back here, I've been sick. Every 2 months, I'm sick. And I don't know, like, what's going on. Like, seriously, it's really disappointing. It's just like I was so annoyed these last couple of days. Like, I wanted to like pack up my stuff and leave because back home I would only get sick like once a year.
Yeah,
And now here I'm getting sick like every 2 months, every 3 months. It's crazy.
that is back home.
Well, back and back and forth.
Joe, what's up, brother? He said, "What's up, everyone?" Buddy Lazy Fisher said, "Hey, what's up from Facebook? What's up, brother? How you doing?"
Oh, okay.
Luciano said, "I've been working a lot, but I'm still here, fam. You best way to
Okay.
go, bro. Just keep working, doing your thing. As long as it's all positive, we support you, brother."
Yeah.
Theme came in What's he doing? Thinking? Órale, what you thinking about, bro? Let me see. Sean Collins said, quit turning to the side. Your grays are popping way too much. Just for men's is still available. Are they? I gotta shave my head, man. That's why I shave my head. It's not to look hard, it's to get rid of the grays.
Oh Lord.
West side of Phoenix, a cumulative brother. Hope you and the wife are well. Right
Oh,
back at
thank you.
you. We're
You
doing
too.
good. Daniel said, let's see if he writes me back, bro. I'm sure he will, bro. I don't see no reason not to. Michael Salcido said, damn, Messi, you don't respect the 10 to 10? Laugh my ass off. Nah, bro, I break all the rules, bro. All those rules. Now, we came on a little bit later. I've been working on Facebook stuff. I opened a Rumble, trying to put all this stuff, this content out. Now that we got the nonprofit going, I want to try to reach out to more people. Uh, now that's a little bit, there's more invested in all this. So now that it's an actual 503c, todas las chingaderas, I'm trying to work a little harder on uh, getting us out there a little more. Some of our conversations, what we talk about, a little bit of this idea. So I opened a Facebook, which we're live on Facebook right now también. I did a Rumble. I'm just releasing kind of the same videos that are on YouTube over there. Just trying to check out all the jale. And so finally, finally came over here and wanted to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, finally was able to come on live, and it's fucking midnight over here. But we don't respect time around here. Chapatin said, I got this little guy next to my name. What little guy? I don't see no little guy, bro. What do you got next to your name, bro? Oh, you know what? I see what you're talking about. It's because you're a member, bro. So those are those little emojis that you can make up and put on. So members have the little emojis next to them instead of just the regular YouTube emoji that they put. AP said on Facebook, dang, Mr. Perplex, big time. Este vato. Perplex.
Mr. Perplex.
Huh?
I said, don't forget Mr. Perplex.
Right. That's what started it all.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Chinga Security Chronicles familia, saludos a todos. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
Nachi B23 Lewis. Senor Cricket, Lady Cricket, how are you? He said. Right.
Oh,
Doing good, brother.
doing
Hopefully you're
better.
doing well. Right back at you, brother. Chapatin said, I've been missed out the last live. Yeah, where you been, fool? You've been working though, huh? You said you were working you've been working a little hard at the new Holly you got? That's good, bro. Oh, Daniel, he said, bro, I still have nightmares every time I see my daughter laying next to me. I cry. Yeah, it's sad, bro. It's gacho ese, pero the way you're going about it, I think is the best way. Um, Retaliation is never the answer. Everybody loses in that case. You would, your daughter would, you know what I mean? Just suffice it to say that your daughter's, she's here, she's okay. Uh, the bad thing happened, but I think the way you're going about it is the best way, brother. Michael Salcido said, my love and respect to you both y toda la raza aquí. Que hubo. AP said, them foreigners' immune system is weak. Makes sense. Giovanna is sick all the time.
Whatever. I came back to Arizona and isn't that crazy? Shut up. It's not funny. Are you gonna cry? It's so funny.
Most people aren't gonna get the joke, but until they're here a while.
Don't listen to him, whoever's new. AP's a little crazy.
Get smokes and just letting you know the homie George Tovar passed away. I still be acting, catching your life.
You good?
Yeah, it's your brother. Tell him I'm live. Is that right? George Tovar died, huh?
Who's
Wow.
George Tavar?
Um, I'll tell you about it later. Some good dude. I think I did time with his carnal, but him as well. Billy said, "Big motherfucker B23, did you bring a backup wrench tonight?" What happened? Got a backup? Daniel said, "Damn, carnal, do you ever age looking 25?" I'm telling you,
Oh my God, who said that?
Daniel Martinez.
Okay, well, I'm sick. Don't make me sicker.
You know what I'm trying to do,
Let's
bro?
not lie.
It, that's why I don't shave and I leave myself looking all like this. Um, and and so it's just not fair to everybody if I
Oh my gosh, shut
shave
up.
looking.
I thought you were really gonna say something serious, and then you, with that,
Or why I don't shave and shit.
just,
Look, I can't always look like this.
oh my God, stop. Oh goodness.
Man. Let's see. Javier said, "That's too bad, Jovan. Hang in there. Can't go back home to Tijuana. Chale, that's too bad."
Oh wow, really? That's what we're doing? Not not that home, because I that was never home to me. Up here.
Shit. Big Motherfucker said, "Billy, you know I did, brother. Beat 2-3. You Dr. Chapatin said, "Motivation is needed. I was with a coworker chilling, and he was all COVID, and I'm all good days later." Oh, yeah. Sean Collins said, "Me too, bro. You know I gotta bust them, and this channel still doesn't suck." All right. Appreciate that. For that, those that don't know, Sean Collins a long time ago, we used to release other kind of videos and different stuff, and he said, "Man, I think the way he said it was like that because I wasn't releasing the same type of stuff." And he was like, "Man, this channel's starting to suck." So one time on the live, I was like, "Yeah, I know you think we suck," and then it just became an inside joke. Most people that have been here a while know. Billy B23 said B23 worldwide. Watcha, you see that fool?
Oh Lord.
Chapatin. So I was on the bus and two dudes was chatting about their days and mentioned Mau Mau's. One was an old man. Oh yeah, from being locked down. Yeah, the Mau Mau's was the predominant African American clique in Arizona. It'd be like the BGF and Califas, pues. Straight Clown, I said, "What's up? I hope your day is going well, and we appreciate you for your knowledge you give us." Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he's all right. I
I know a
mean,
little something, something.
he knows,
Uh,
you're okay.
I got the knowledge the hard way, so I hope that I can help others not get the knowledge at all except through here. Uh, if people can learn from my mistakes, or better yet, uh, young children, kids, and younger individuals that are uh, somehow on the wrong path for whatever reason it is on their life, hopefully that they can learn from my mistakes and not have to go through the heartache of what we bring upon ourselves when we do all that shit. You know what I mean? It is by our own doing. So, there's nobody to blame for it. There's no, don't cry for me for the time I did. But nevertheless, a lot of kids think that that path is somehow cool, or, being a gangster is somehow fun or whatever. And um, telling you that propaganda is not what it is. There's a lot of loss, a lot of heartache, a lot of bad times, as it should be. You know what I mean? But hopefully people can learn that, and kids can learn that. Chapatin put the little cholo up. AP said B23 por vida 2023 hashtag our year. Watcha
Oh my God.
little hashtags.
Oh,
Chapatin said, órale, gracias, I'm a member. Big motherfucker said, AP Simon, B23. AP said, ya te la sabes, motherfucker.
They're funny.
He said, Simon, I graduated that training on Friday and now I'm running wild on the phones. You will. Jefe KC said, Raza will never unite. Sad to see. I believe that you're probably right, bro. There's a lot of egos involved in that. And unfortunately, I think that a lot of people like to use that language and they don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Because the same individuals that will say that will at the same time be beefing with people and all that. Nobody specifically, but we've all seen it. We've all probably done it. It's kind of life in general. It sucks that it's that way. Um, I'm not one to sit here and tout that whole raza unification or any type of that. I'm more about um, my message is more hopefully that kids and people in general, not necessarily just raza, white, black, Chinese, whatever they are, will not will not follow the footsteps of propaganda of gangsterism and criminal, being criminals and all that other stuff. Um, Unification of raza is kind of like the last thing on my mind. I think that although it'd be good if humanity united, it's not
Mm-hmm.
going to happen, unfortunately. Um, but they can definitely, we can definitely send a message to these kids that although it may come from these broken homes, which a lot of us do, a lot of us had a hard upbringing. A lot of them have had it hard. Um, there's a way to get away from that. There's a lot of examples of people that have either before it's too late changed their lives and done something with it, even though they had those hardships. And there's also others that have done some time and then got out and moved on with their lives and have succeeded. Those are the examples that I like to tout. And I did 20 years in prison, and I'll tell you that there were many, many times when I laid there in the bed and I wished that I had done something different, that I hadn't listened to all the veteranos in the barrio, or I hadn't looked up to the individuals that were looked upon as the leaders of these groups. Um, so now that's kind of my message, bro. Um, Unification isn't one of them. Although, it's a good message. It's just, I think that's way out of my grasp. Casares Secular Segrio, been a minute, my boy. How you doing, brother? Yes, it has. Sergio said, Hefe KC, it happens on small individual levels. That's true. That's true. What kind of ringtone is that, Grillo? That is for that's my work ringtone, brother. For the my crew, when they call me, it's like I think it's the what was that dude's name from Star Wars? The black dude. What's his name, babe?
I don't know.
With the mask, the black dude. Um, Darth
Oh,
Vader. When
oh
Darth
yeah,
Vader's walking, they always played that little thing. I think it's that one, bro.
yeah. You're a weirdo.
It's for when work is calling. I know I'm not sure I want to answer.
Right.
Javier said, my homeboy just got out after serving 35 years. He made me laugh because he said women don't have hair on snatch anymore. uh, yeah, I guess there's a lot of things that have changed. Fuck. Elias Casares said, ¿Qué onda, pinche grillo? What's up, brother? Watcha? He jumped from Facebook to YouTube.
Okay.
What's up, my boy? Johnny Chinga said, fucking hilarious, Javier. FKC Velasquez, peace. Yeah. Chapatin said, yeah, Jovan needs mota.
No, I don't.
She couldn't
Oh,
smoke that, bro.
I'm good.
She would be she would be at I couldn't even imagine her on that stuff. I told you when I tried it for my back, yeah, I can't. It's not what it used to be. That's for sure. Let me see. Geronimo, what's up, brother? What do you say? B23? ¿Qué es eso? B23. Is that a name? Did I miss somebody? Javier said, Johnny Chinga serio. He said it seems like they have cancer. Oh, estoy on this.
Oh, Lord.
Jefe said, funny, a lot of Freemasons use Mexican Mafia symbols. Do they really? I didn't know that. I've seen Freemasonry artwork. I've never seen anything that symbolized the M. Well, like which ones? What are you talking about? I'm sure it's probably just because it's. I don't know. It's weird. The symbology is maybe trying to.
Oh, he was trying to spell 23 in Spanish.
Oh, B23. Oh, 23. Oh, 23. I got it. B23. That's what it was. B23.
Oh, so our little person who let us know on that, he would have got that right. You
Sorry
little
about
legal
that.
you.
I don't know why I didn't see it like that. It just, I guess it was all together. I don't know. I was trying to read it in English, Spanish. Dodger Gandara said, appreciate you for doing this. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for coming in and taking the time out. I did, me and Maruka had a lot of conversations. Um, like I said, I did 20 years in prison plus a lot of juvenile in and out time. And during that time, I and upon my release, I knew that I wanted to do something that would de- try to deter other kids from taking that same path. Um, I, I took that path for the same reason that a lot of them do. We look up to these individuals. We were, they're spoken about in these barrios as if they're larger than life characters, and so of course, us growing up, we wanted to be them. Unfortunately, to be them, you have to do a lot of bad stuff, including to your own. With a lot of people like to talk about in this lifestyle. Every race likes to talk about those that are within their race, right? It's a big deal, and yet every race seems to be the ones that hurt their own the most in this lifestyle. And that's why I'm not a big proponent of all that unification stuff, even though I want everybody to be obviously united and all that. I wish it for everyone and not for just pockets of individuals. I would much rather see um, kids not have to deal with a lot of that heartache that you go through living that life. The fun times are few and far between in that world. Francisco said, educating minors every day. Cubole. Chronicles Familia. Acha,
I
that's that
like
M right
that.
there.
I really like that.
That's that M right there. Educating minors every day. That's the real M. Not that bullshit everybody looks at. Nachi said, is there a way to help single mothers who left jail and have their kids taken away without jumping through so many hoops to get your kids back? Let's say the mother is rehabilitated. I'm not sure, bro. I've never looked into that, so I can't speak on it, as if I know anything. But I would assume that there'd be some programs for that. But I can't say for sure, bro. I don't know. I would hope so. I mean, if they're truly rehabilitated and all that, I mean, the best place for a child is at home with their parents, preferably both, but at least one. You know what I mean? And that's where it all begins. I think that's where the madness of that lifestyle starts, is with those broken homes. But you know,
But if the parents are doing better.
For sure. Yeah, if they're
Sure.
truly rehabilitated. Yeah, you don't want them seeing nonsense in the house growing up. Chele, hola fam, she is in the house.
Jealous, yeah.
What's up, Chele? How you doing?
Oh, I miss you, Chelly.
Heart Life Tony said, "Good evening, Chronicles." What's up, Heart Life? How you doing,
Oh,
brother?
Tony's here too. Okay.
Tomorrow, Heart Life will have his live,
Church.
his church live in the morning for those that
Hmm. Some of you guys need some church, so should
check it
really
out.
log in and check it out.
Yeah, some may. Nachi said the mother is fully rehabilitated and made all the positive changes, but it's very difficult to get their kids back. It is, bro. Unfortunately, and I don't want to sound like a dick because I don't mean it in the way it's going to sound, but those are part of the consequences. You know what I mean? It sucks. But I think that it's for good reason. We have to protect the kids, and I understand. That there are those mothers that have gone through the hoops and bettered themselves and rehabilitated themselves. But now, I think it's incumbent on them to prove that, so that they can truly, be good for their kids. And so I guess it's difficult for good reason, but you know, it shouldn't be nothing that they can't do. You know what I mean? Like it's so difficult that there's just no way it's gonna happen.
They just
If,
gotta keep doing it. They gotta keep fighting. They can't give up. That's their kid. They can't give up on their kids.
yeah,
So it just, like you said, not to sound mean or anything, but
yeah.
those are the consequences.
Let me see. AP said, Tony, that thumbnail of the baptism is that your swimming pool? Gnarly, bro. Luciano said, Jefe KC, it's actually the Masons who used it first. Oh, I'm sure of that. Yeah, Masons, they predate the Emmett quite a bit. AP said, Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader. See, boy. Now she said, it's almost impossible to get your kids back, and the resources to help you is none. Yeah. AP said, deep down, Grillo is a nerd. Why,
He's
bro? Because
he's a
of Darth
nerd.
Vader? Star Wars was a good ass flick, bro. In my age, in the era, shit, that was a good. I never saw the three new ones, but
AP don't know because he wasn't here in that era. He was in a different country when that stuff was happening. They don't know, babe.
uh, uh, shit. KC said Luciano, right? Our life said AP. That is correct. Small pool to baptize those who want to show the world they are down for the Lord. Watch out.
Okay.
Buddy Lazy Fish said, my first time joining this live feed on Facebook. I'm enjoying the content. Love the positive vibes coming from Bell Gardens. Orale. JR
Where's
McCubo.
Bell Gardens again?
It's actually the first time this has been put out live on Facebook, bro. The last few days I've been trying to learn all of this stuff, and I found a way where I can simultaneously um, go live on Facebook and YouTube. So this is the first time, and we'll see.
Oh, okay, you're from Bell Gardens. I know. Okay, I know Bell Gardens.
Oh my
It's
god,
it's nice there for real.
you've never
Okay.
been.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna talk to you, hater. But anyways, hello from Bell Gardens.
Just so you know, buddy, she likes
You
to
don't
say,
know. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that because I have been places and I do have family in different places. So don't do that to me. Don't do
in Bell
that.
Garden.
I don't have family there, but I heard it's nice there.
Where's Bell Garden?
I'm not allowed to explain myself to you. I just know that it's nice. I've heard it's nice there, and it is a place to visit.
Yeah, so South Phoenix.
Oh my God. Okay, well,
Dr. Chapatin said, yeah, you do, Jovan. I've been around sick folks with COVID and I be flying in the wind like ain't not that thing but a chicken wing.
no, I would probably, I don't know. I couldn't see myself like that. I'd probably like lose it.
If
End up in
what?
a
If you had COVID?
no, he's saying that I need weed in my life
Oh,
so
oh
that I
yeah.
don't get sick. I couldn't do that though.
I don't think that. I'm not sure if that's one of the effects of it. It keeps you from getting sick.
I don't know.
Geronimo said, Heart Life, Tony Cubo, Tony El Bolillo, said Javier. Freemasons use the hand, the peacock, there's others. Oh, okay. The hand. Well, the hand originally, I mean, the Emmet took that from the Italianos. And the peacock, that was always most vatos put the peacock on their arm in the area where they would slam jale. And it was to hide tracks. That's the actual. I don't know what made it so. Why the peacock? Like, what was the why people chose that? But that was. I remember that was the big thing. Brent Clanton, what's up, brother? He put 100 on the Cubo from Facebook. Javier said, "Dispense, I'm a clown tonight. My wife made me apologize, or I gotta go to bed." Can you believe that?
Ah, see, Javier, you better behave. She's gonna get her chancla and throw it at you.
Che, Javier. AP said, "Chale, Javier, tell her you're the metal gallo at the house. No te dejes, bro."
You're gonna get him in trouble.
Luciano said, Jefe KC, rumor is the Masons played a big role in the Italian mob. That's why other groups use it too. Santana Martinez says, speak it 100. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Javier said, Tony, if I get baptized, can I wear my floaties? Pendejo.
Oh my goodness.
Javier. I can't even swim, said AP. But he's going to hold you.
AP, cut it out. You can swim. You can swim. You need a medal for how good of a swimmer you are. Let's not go there.
Jefe said, I heard that too, Luciano. Cricket is low-key Freemason, said Luciano. Yeah, right. I'm not low-key nothing, bro. I've actually read on all that. It's crazy. If there's truth to it, I mean, I know that there's Freemasons, right? I know that there's lodges y la madre. But if there's truth to the other stuff that they talk about with the conspiracy shit, that's pretty cool, right? It's interesting. I'm telling you, there was a real good book that I read that Rule by Secrecy by Michael Sincere. One of the best books I ever read, and it delved into different aspects of conspiracy theory. And I had a whole thing on Freemasonry también. That was a good one. Chele said, I'm okay. God still got me. Kicking? Oh, kicking.
Okay. Chella.
Chele, mi vida, your vato loco misses you.
Oh, not Vato Loco.
There you go.
Or Vato Loco Choco?
Damien De Leon is in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, hey, Damien.
Good, gente. How's Miss Chronicleros doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing a lot better, thank you. Still messed up, but just doing what I can do.
Yep. Heart Life Tony said, B.R. Geronimo. Francisco said the parents are going to have to follow every program set up for them because of the state losing so many children to abuse and drugs. Yeah, unfortunately, or fortunately, there's been so many mistakes in the past where, you know, other people make it hard for, for them to do it. But I mean, like I said, it's for good reason, bro. We got to protect the kids no matter what, at all costs. The hard part is when they're with the state. It's tough too. You know what I mean? That it's a tough way to grow up when you're taking from your family. Um, Sometimes I'm sure it's for good reasons. Sometimes maybe not so much. Um, but this world we live in, man, is just it's tough, and a lot of these kids start out with their backs against the wall already, and not a lot of help. And then on top of that, once they start crying out for help and they're looking for attention and acceptance, that a lot of them will do it the wrong way, the way we did, gangs and drugs and crime and all of that. And then people are just quick to, throw you out when you're like that. And it's almost like no one realizes where it all stemmed from. Not that I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe, people are responsible for their actions regardless of where you come from. That's where a lot of people would think about it, I guess. So I guess that's where it's where a lot of us that have been there and done that come in. I think we need to start be a little more boisterous about this, and telling these kids what that world is really about, what those people are really about that they look up to. Stop, glorifying that lifestyle and those individuals that are, at the end of the day, hurting their own, and under the guise of doing it under some cause and for the raza, and for their people and all that bullshit. The propaganda words.
True story.
Tell us. Oh, I know. That's why I said it.
Preach.
Huh?
I said preach.
See, preach. Chela said, I miss you, Javier.
Uh-oh.
AC said, I'm going to check you out. Heart Life, Tony. You will. Billy B23 said, did anybody watch that little white dude win the slam dunk contest tonight? I didn't. I missed it. Was it a good one? Does he play in the NBA or just came in for that? Our Life Tony said, Javier, and your Speedos. Oh, he has to wear floaties and Speedos, bro?
Oh, my God.
Our Life Tony said, thanks, Jefe KC. Ro P is in the house. Watch out. It's late, Ro P. I'm sorry. He said, buenas noches, Chronicles familia. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello, Cricket and Jovan. Hope you are feeling better, Jovan.
Girl, I'm pushing along. You don't understand. It took everything in me today to get up and get ready and go out. We had a kind of like a surprise little birthday party for my dad today. And I just felt so bad because I was just so out of it. But I couldn't stop it from happening, so but it really took everything in me today to get up and go. But I'm doing a lot better than what I was. I missed a lot of work, which sucks, but it's okay. It's okay. But I'm glad you're here, and I know it's late.
Hey, Ropi, we're talking. I know you texted me, and I brought it up the other day about the balloons and all this stuff that's going on in the world with around that, surrounding that. It's crazy, man. And we discussed it a little bit. People were trying to kind of tripping about how all of a sudden all this is going on with them shooting down unexplainable things. Kind of crazy.
Scared to me, it's scary. The train wreck in Ohio. I think there was another one recently.
Yeah.
I'm just like scared. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else gets scared or they don't care or whatever, but me, I'm scared. I'm worried a little bit.
I'm ready. Yeah.
To what?
Sam's Club.
Okay, well, you're ridiculous. I don't want that to happen.
I don't want it. I don't know. Jefe, see, said Hard Life Tony. Francisco said Spock starting up. Hit the like, it's low, said Chele.
Oh, thank you.
Javier said, AP, I was listening to some Carlos y Jose today singing in Chubasco. Yeah, that's a conversation you guys gotta have. I don't know any of that stuff.
Look, I don't know about all that. I don't. That's. I don't
AP's
know.
on it though. AP is on it.
That's their thing, That's what they do.
Jefe said, I bet you blow up on TikTok, Cricket. Hey, I'm barely trying to learn this stuff, bro. Uh,
I don't know. I think TikTok is for like
you gotta dance
entertainers.
and shit.
Like you're not gonna dance, you're not gonna act stupid, you're not gonna, you know,
One thing I
it's
don't do, Hefe, just I don't do war stories, bro. So that's kind of held me back on even on YouTube because a lot of people come in for the entertainment factor, um, and I'm not really into that, bro. I don't
we
I have
talk about it, but in a
yeah,
negative way,
absolutely,
because it was negative. It
yeah.
was a negative time, but
I'm just not about telling the stories that people like to hear because I think it glorifies that lifestyle. I think adults can see the, if I tell a war story, something bad that happened, where individuals died or whatever the situation, adults can look at that and say, "Damn, man, I would never want to do that," or that was stupid, or whatever, right? A child doesn't look at the things the same way. They don't think like we do. They look at that with wide eyes. It's a glorification story to them. And I say that because I remember what it would do to me and to all of us. We used to sit back and listen to the veteranos talk about the other veteranos in the joint and talk about all the old times and the fun times and all this stuff. And I always seen it that way. When I do tell a story, I try to do it in a way where I emphasize the negative about it. The backstabbing, the treachery, all the rest of that stuff that always comes with that. Um, but it's hard. It's a tough line to walk because I don't want to be the reason some kid thinks that lifestyle is somehow cool or fun. There's it's not. There's none of that, and that's why I don't sit here and tell a lot of my growing up stories and you know I've done some, but I usually try to make sure that the spotlight is on the negative of all of it. You know what I mean? The backstabbing, the treachery, most of us as coming from broken homes, we're looking for acceptance, we're looking for love, we're looking for a family, we're looking for all of the, and those buzzwords are used in the gang world. The carnalismo, the family, the homeboy love, all that stuff. But when you're truly in it, you see what it is. You know what I mean? I went to prison at 17 as a juvenile, and that was the end of that. All my homeboys that I was doing all the dirt with and all the fun times that and I thought that were my family away from my family, um, couldn't be bothered to sit down and write a letter. Um, and I understand that now as an adult, right? It's just that's the world, and we're blind to that when we're kids. We think it's different, and so that's what I think needs to be emphasized: is the fact that it's not different. None of these fools that you're running around with, acting a fool with, are going to be around in 5 or 10 years. That's not your family. They don't love you. They don't care for you. When you get popped, they ain't gonna be out there trying to scrounge up money for a lawyer for you. They're not gonna take care of your kids, and there's a whole gamut of things that they're not gonna do, that a family that loved you would do. You know. 8P said we can't see the Facebook comments. Really? I see them. Do they just not come on that thing?
it's because he uses like Boost Mobile, and I don't know if the comments come up on that phone.
See, so Buddy Lazy Fisher's on here. He said, "Hello." You don't see that, bro? Nachi said the refinery made me shut down my OnlyFans. I was working little hours and got bills to pay. Now
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to have a second job. Life is hard. B23 isn't for everyone.
oh, well, okay.
OnlyFans, huh, bro?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that one either. That or TikTok, I don't think is the route I'll go. Buddy Lazy Fisher said, hello. What's up, homie? From Greeley, Colorado. Michael Ramos. What's up, brother? Damien De Leon says, so you like Star Wars and not rock and roll? I'm speechless, homie. There's no, what are you talking about? The rock and roll has nothing to do with Star Wars, bro. Like, Star Wars is a classic. That movie was made in the 70s, bro, and it had like shit that you would think would be done these rock and roll. What are you talking about? No. I'm speechless now. See? I can't say anything more. I bet said Giovanna's a good reputation in Bell Garden. She played her accordion wearing chanclas and wearing her trenzas.
Okay, well, no. No, sir.
Where's Bell Gardens at, eh? Is that in Califas?
I was going to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you now because you want to sit there and laugh, and do all that. So
AP
no.
said Giovanna's insecurity about being a mojada comes out when she hears new towns. So because of her trauma, she has a knee-jerk reaction and says she knows that place has to portray she's been in the USA.
I hate him. I swear.
Chiculon.
Wow.
Or like Tony said, what child can't escape the live now? This is the spot. It is, bro. This is it. Mando Salinas said it's all good in the hood, homeboy. Whoa. What hood is that, brother? You guys don't see those ones, huh? I guess you don't. That's weird.
I think there's like one in there you need to block.
Well, they should know how. If there's any that need to be blocked, hit them, guys.
Yeah.
Buddy Lazy said Bell Gardens is pretty nice from here. Been here 51 years.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, piece of Giovanna all messed up in the noodle. Hey, P. Patin said, I don't really ever get sick, so I say that's the remedy. Isaac Martinez says, saludos from Texas. I've seen some of your videos. It's very interesting. Right on, brother. Appreciate that. Mando Salinas says, saludos from Houston. From Houston. Sergio said, we just see the YouTube ones. That's weird. I wonder why they don't, why it's not like all together. I stay. Damien De Leon, so Cricket ain't a Freemason. He's a reptilian. Anunnaki, bro.
Oh,
Anunnaki. It's not reptilian, I don't think, bro.
Please stop.
AP said, I can't swim, Giovanna. Just because you're Giovanna Phelps in the rivers crossing international borders doesn't mean I can swim.
What did you say?
Hey, can the people from Facebook see the YouTube comments? Or no?
You say Giovanna Phelps. Stop.
Three is laughing. AP said swimming equals Giovanna.
Okay, well, no, it doesn't. Thank you. And you know what? No, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Sergio the
I actually do like to swim a lot. Just saying, but. Why are you laughing?
I actually do.
I do. I do.
Oh.
Okay, well, that doesn't mean that those two go together.
Sergio said, I laughed my fucking ass off. Giovanna Phelps. AP said, that's her, bro. La Giovanna Phelps. Ain't no river keeping her from the American dream.
Okay, well, we're not gonna repeat that word over and over. Thank you.
Damien said Giovanna Phelps, LOL.
Okay, well, that's not. Thank
Sergio
you.
said hashtag Giovanna Phelps.
This freaking guy. Freaking kidding me?
Sosa Rodriguez from Northern California. What's up, brother? There's a lot of homies in here from Northern Cali. They're on the YouTube side. I don't know if you can see their comments. Sorry. if you can. But
Who's from Northern?
Northern, huh?
Who's from Northern?
Sergio is.
Oh,
I'm trying to see who else. I'm trying to look. Javier's from the Southern. A lot of Arizona. Who else is from Northern in here? We have a few.
I have a few cousins from Northern, but they're not in
Art
here right
Life
now.
Tony, remember he's originally from Northern Califas,
Oh,
from
that's right.
from the Bay.
From the Bay.
Heart Life. Javier said, "We have a real man here with good ideas for helping our youth, and a great woman who gives out candy, blankets, backpacks. Nothing but respect for you too, al cien." Thank you, brother. Most people
Oh,
probably
thank
don't
you.
understand what that means, but just for those that are just tuning in and don't know, uh, we try to on holidays. We did like backpacks for return to school kids, so we did like a fundraiser and bought a bunch of backpacks for kids to go back to school. For Easter, Maruca dressed up as an Easter bunny and handed out Easter baskets to like kids that otherwise wouldn't have it.
But it's us here as a community that we all pulled
Yes,
together. We all
gotcha.
fundraised, and with everything that we made off of this, it goes into the streets and into the community,
It's
or into organizations.
yeah, it's definitely from our viewers and our community because if it was just us, we'd buy one backpack. We don't have a lot of money, so definitely appreciate
Yeah, we
everybody.
don't have that much money, and this YouTube thing is taking off kind of slow. It's like 50 cents a video. Just kidding.
Sergio said, Muffin. Chele said, Hola, Sergio. AP said, Tony, I'll get it when I get back, brother. Gracias, though. Sergio said, Who's that pretending to be Chele?
Who's
Chele said,
pretending?
he's just clowning. Chele said, Hola, Ropi. AP said, Hi, Chele. Nice to see you. FKC said, Ginger and lemon tea is my go to for your throat, babe.
Oh, see, I think the citrus though, it burns my throat. But yeah, there was this tea that I was drinking. It's like organic throat tea, and it's like in a red box. And
Mm,
oh my God, you have to drink it really hot with honey. And the minute like I drank like one whole cup, my throat felt so good, and it just like brought me out of my fever. I started sweating. I was like in and out of fevers. It was crazy.
wow.
And I was taking everything for my throat. I was taking like Theraflu, Vicks Halls, that spray to numb your throat, everything.
Yeah.
And it still hurt so bad. But that tea, it worked really well, to be honest.
Ro said, Hello, Chele. Glad to see you here. AP said, Hello, Ro It's 2023. You know what that means, right? 823, hashtag our year.
Oh my God.
Yes, said, Tony Chale. I stopped wearing the tarantarans a long time ago. I had the red ones like Popeye from Blood in, Blood Out.
Oh my goodness. I hope you
FK,
didn't have that hair. Because his hair was all messed up.
trains derails. The Chicago plastic plant is burning. Damn, really? Ready for the purge, LOL, said Hefe KC.
Oh.
Brent Clanton said they're trying to poison us with a chemical war. Algo Bello, Paul Camello said, question, what would you tell your younger self now that you're older? Um, that's a good question, bro. I've never thought, I mean, what would I tell my younger self now? I think it would be, so I'm not going to go into my sob story right here of how I grew up, but I think it would just be more about the losses of everything. Like, if you continue doing what you're doing, this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose, you know, a lot. There's, again, I'm not going to go into my sob story right now. Um, but I think that's what I would emphasize. And because that's what I think That's what I think would have worked for me, and that's why I want to do it to other kids. Um, I think the fact that the pain and loss, the heartache, the sadness of being in prison, of losing loved ones, of being in there basically alone with nobody after thinking that, I was the center of everyone's attention. You know what I mean? That's like that gangster life makes you believe that you have all these people that love you and that you're, but as soon as you're gone, you're gone. No one gives a damn. And so I think that I would have talked about all of that. I would have talked about the heartache that you feel after doing certain things. Um, when you do commit acts of violence, um, unless you're a straight sociopath, there's absolutely repercussions after the fact. Maybe not immediately because you're still caught up in the world and you think that this is how it's supposed to be, and so you harden yourself to that. But after the fact, once it's all said and done and you sit back and you reflect, you look at those things and you're like, man, I did so much to so many people and I hurt so much, so many other individuals, and all for nothing at the end of the day. It was on in pursuit of some happiness that I thought I would find by being accepted by individuals that I thought were my, the buzzwords that we used: brothers, family, uh, loved ones, all those things. And so I think I would have tried to emphasize a lot of that type of stuff. Would I have listened? It's hard to say, bro. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have all the answers. Um, I may have been one of those knuckleheads that didn't give a damn what I heard, and I'm sure that there's a lot of them out there that are that way, that we're not going to be able to reach with words, that are going to have to go through something. Um, but I do feel that once you throw those words at them, like if I talk to all these kids, if we emphasize all this stuff, and something ends up happening where a kid has to go to prison for 4 or 5 years, he may then reflect a lot earlier on the stuff that he heard. Um, and so that's what I think. I think that, you know, no matter what, whether it works now or later, I think the words will come back to haunt them, and they may say, you know what, I don't want anything to do with this life after all, and hopefully it's not too late when they do. And I think that some may listen from the beginning. You know what I mean? If you also back that up with being there for them, they're looking for that. They're looking for that adult male or female figure in their life that they can look up to, that they can talk to, that they can ask these questions about, and to. And so if you tell them all the bad that lifestyle brings, and at the same time, you open yourself up to be there for them in the way that they need, you know what I mean? Like, if they got questions, if they want to know something, all these things, then I think that it's a two-part hit, and you know you may be able to change some of them, at least, maybe not all. And I've said it before, some kids may just need to do some time. Getting 4 or 5 years in prison at the age of 17 or 18 isn't the end of the world. When it becomes the end of the world is when you get involved in the bullshit inside prison, and you end up giving your life up to whatever is going on there, where they call it blood in, blood out. And therefore, now you've basically given up your life to something that you're going to have to run from for the rest of your life if you change your mind. So if you got to do 4 or 5 years as a kid to learn a lesson, rehabilitate yourself, and get through some hard times, then that may be it. But what I would say to that is, just don't get involved in none of the bullshit inside, the political stuff. Use it for what it's there for. Better yourself, read, learn, and try to get out and be a man after that. So that's what I would have said, I think. AP said, El Chubasco, that's a real one, Javier. Song about a man who wants to make a storm so his loved ones doesn't sail away. Beautiful, really.
See, he would know about that, about sailing away, anything to do with, oceans, rivers, lakes. I mean, bringing the family. Yeah, just
The
saying.
motherfucker said, "White fence, you don't want it to happen. It's cool because we don't want you. Get on down the road to Walmart, hater Jay." Whoa, big
First
motherfucker
of
came
all, I'd probably go
hard.
to Target first. Thank you very much.
Junior
No,
Diaz.
I think that we would just, just sit in our house and hold hands in a circle and just, say our goodbyes and then just, lay there with each other until it's time to go.
Who?
Me, you, and Mijo.
I answered damn mine. I'm taking over a Sam's Club. It's on.
No, you're not.
Stand in a circle and say our goodbyes.
Like goodbye and we just hang out until it's time to go.
Go where? I'm not giving up on nothing.
Or, Abe, you want to be
Well,
running? You watch these movies. They're running. There's no medicine. I mean, you're going to be tired. They're going to take the food. I mean, come on, really? You got energy for all that?
yes.
No, you don't.
You don't know what I got.
Ugh.
I've been thinking. I sat in prison for 20 years thinking about that.
Okay, well,
I'm ready.
sorry. Sorry for that.
Junior Diaz, Mondo from Ninth Street, aka Monster. I don't know no Monster, but I know a bunch about this from Ninth Street. Depends on the age group too, bro. My age group, when I was in the juvenile, in sixth floor Madison juvenile section, well, I'm not gonna start naming a bunch of names, but um, I know a bunch about this from Ninth Street. But I don't think I know a Monster, bro. I'm not sure what age group he is. Ro P said, "Hello, AP. Okay, AP, if you say so. Can't believe you fellas still don't want to grow up. LOL."
Ah,
Sergio said, "Imagine cricket trying to dance and entertain on TikTok, elbows up, side to side."
oh, no.
Yeah, I can't do TikTok, bro. I mean, unless it's just sitting there talking, you ain't gonna get nothing more out of me than that. I ain't gonna sing. I ain't gonna dance. Sergio said, "Hey, Ro P, we don't want to grow. We're Toys R Us kids." Cheddar said, "Shut your mouth with the Sergio." Sergio said, "LOL." Heart Life said, "Popeye." I mean, said, what I would tell a young gang member is that everyone in prison wants to be free. There is no place like home. That's true. Yeah, yeah. That's in its most basic form. That's absolutely true, bro.
You
Nobody
know
wants.
what's crazy though is that there's like 30 and 40-year-olds that need to be told that too.
Yeah,
Like, stop acting like a gangster. Stop acting like a cholo. It's not cool. Like, you're like 30. Stop.
but I think there's a
It
difference.
doesn't look okay.
I think if you're a cholo because of your cultura, that's one thing. If you're a cholo that parlays that
Look
into
up the definition of what it is.
a cholo,
Yeah,
what does it say?
look it up.
I don't want to do it right now.
Oh, it's not that great.
But I don't think it's necessary. I think it's been corrupted
It's
into
it, it's just like you're 30 and you're like, yeah, I'm Mr. Gangster Cholo over here. It's like,
gangsters do.
ew, why are you talking like that? That doesn't sound right. It
Because
doesn't sound okay.
I still like the clothes. I just don't.
But
Just
you
not.
don't call yourself any of those words.
Well, no, because I think
It sounds stupid
that's for other people.
because you're like 50.
First of all, I'm not 50, so
Well,
shut your mouth.
almost.
No.
Just saying. Just saying.
23.
45.
Ropey said, yes, Cricket. I also saw a couple videos about China and Russia. They're teaching the little kids how to assemble and disassemble guns.
What?
Uncle. Billy B23 said, I don't see Facebook messages. They must not carry over, bro. They
No,
both
they
come in
don't.
here, but they're probably over there just like that. Ropey said, that's sad and scary. AP said, no, I don't think the moderators can see it. I have T-Mobile, Giovanna. Bro,
Is that
Sergio,
you?
Sergio hope you and the kiddos are doing well.
We're gonna
Buddy
meet
Fisher
tomorrow.
said he said Star Wars is the shit. Yeah, it was. Hell yeah, it was. Sergio said, "Ro P, we are. Thank you. How are you?" Jefe KC said, "LOL, emotional damage." Buddy Fisher said, "Yes, Bell Gardens is in the southern Cali, Los Angeles. Orale. Yeah, it's in California," said ZG. She didn't know that, bro.
What? What
You
happened?
know, yeah. We can't block Facebook traffic, said AP. Billy B23 said, "Can't smack him if we can't see him." Nobody's talking shit on Facebook though. I don't see anybody. I think that's an exclusively YouTube thing, bro. The fucking the fucking
Yeah,
troll. Bro P said, "Sergio, you have all those old jingles memorized, which kind of gives your true age away. You fellas should be honest about the ages to not disappoint those true young ones."
true story. True
Listen,
story.
Bro P, we know our age, but we also know that
That you are in denial that you look your age.
we
That's
are
what the
well
problem is.
we are well preserved. If you look at this picture of me here, Exhibit A, this is when I was 23. You can't tell me. Look, if I just look like that,
Exhibit A looks like the grandson of Exhibit B.
fuck you. Look,
Okay.
this shit looks like look. It looks like it's just, if I don't talk, it looks like it's just two pictures, the same picture. Look,
You did not just pause.
see that?
Stop it. Take it off. Shut just
So just said, "LOL, Frank Clapton, YouTube comments stay on Facebook and comment stay on Facebook. They're not combined." Oh, so they just okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Fucking Facebook would be foolish, all kinds of olive. YouTube went over there, you know. Sergio laughing. Rope said, "Sergio doing good, thank you." Chella said, "No, the comments are not combined." AP said, "Oh, we know you like to swim." Javier said, "Joanna Phelps is going to be on the Wheaties cereal bucks."
Oh wow, really?
Hard Life said, "Dope, you're live on MySpace también."
What the heck?
LOL, MySpace, said Sergio. Billy B3 laughing. Brett Clanton said, "Central California." Chele said, "I don't like Facebook Live. It only shows like 5 comments, nothing like our YouTube family." Yeah, well, I think it's just people can see it, but I think on Facebook people don't comment as much. Maybe I don't know, but either way, I wanted to reach out a little bit more now that we're really gonna start getting the nonprofit going. So that's the only reason for it. So I'll just keep it going. I mean, we just keep on trucking the way we always have. Heart Life said, "Born Richmond, Califas, but 33 years in Phoenix. Now I'm a Phoenician." Chele said, "Hola, AP. Just saw your hello." AP said, "Yovan, I don't know you don't have health insurance because of your whole legal situation. But if you go to Nogales, you can see a doctor at an affordable rate. Just swim back. Giovanna, hashtag Giovanna Phelps."
Whatever.
Javier said, "This podcast is the best out there. It's therapy. Thanks to everyone who has befriended me. It keeps me in chequeo." Appreciate that, brother.
I feel like it's gonna put me in therapy sometimes.
Yeah,
You
I think
know?
it's, oh, look, look what I found at Sam's Club. Girl Scout cookies started
I
getting.
heard how many boxes you guys bought.
Who told you? My son?
My brother keeps
She said
tabs
it
on
was.
you and lets me know.
She said it was a good deal.
You guys bought 12 boxes.
Yeah, she said it was because it was Sam's Club, so we can buy bulk.
You guys, you're- oh my god,
I said, "Fuck it, okay, give it to me then." So I
you
said,
got played.
I got 6 and 6." No, not play. These are good. It's a good cause, man. Girl
No,
Scouts. They
I know, but
they go buy some more of these little canoes.
how many boxes have you eaten already?
None. I opened one of the Samoas and then I opened this one, but they're not. None of them are done yet.
What, Lord?
I sent them home with our son. I only kept like 2, 3 boxes in here in my office.
Okay.
Billy B23 said, true that, Javier. Javier said, Billy, yes, sir. AP said, Javier, I always thought you were in Arizona. Hard Life said, I used to buy multi-pack black, red, and blue Fruit of Looms. I remember being 9 thinking, I don't think these are cool anymore. Yeah,
9 years old.
I think you
Yeah.
were right. Javier said, AP, I'm from San Gabriel Valley now in San Diego.
Okay.
OP said, Cricket, you would tell young Cricket the truth that you won't be looking 23 forever. Be true to yourself. LOL, just
There
kidding.
we go. Get it.
That's the only positive I got from being in prison. I was well preserved. So look,
Why do you do that little swing around?
I'm looking at the camera. That's my
No.
that's my I'm 23 look.
Was that like a pose or something?
Yeah, struck pose.
Oh Lord.
Sir just said Roe Pete came with the blade sharpened and ready for action. You see that? She
She
is,
she
bro.
came with the pew pew. She's shooting him down. Shooting
Big
him
Mom.
down.
First hater J, now we got hater P.
Uh,
Jelly said Roe P, that's true. Mark Gonzalez said there will always be war. Yeah, unfortunately, you're probably right, bro. Unfortunately, you're probably right. It seems to be human nature in one sense of the word, I guess, but it doesn't mean we can't try our hardest to. Well, as far as war, when you're talking about on the grand scale, nothing we can do as individuals, I guess. I mean, who knows? Maybe there is, but it's not a cause I'm willing to take on. But we definitely can make a difference in these kids and lives and just have normal life as possible. If I would have never went to prison and lived all that lifestyle, I would have just had a normal life, and war wouldn't have affected me one way or another. So, that's I guess what it is. Ray Diaz said, just tapping in Cricket and White Fence, and in the chat, I want to say hi. Chella said, hola, Ray Diaz. Big motherfucker says she's talking about drinking that by Kool-Aid.
what?
That by Kool-Aid? You have to say it again, fool. AP said, we're probably going to need the Walmarts. Giovanna and her ragtag crew can take the Dollar General's. Chella can pull up if she denounces D50.
Okay, whatever. AP is gonna take all the food cities. He's already there. Okay, those are his. But I'm not. I don't even want to do all that. I'd probably just be done. Just our time is up. Me,
Mark
you,
Gonzalez,
and Mijo.
no, I'm not done. Crazy.
Well, you can't go on without me.
Okay, you're right.
Wow.
Mark Gonzalez said a long time ago, young boys just hanging out would be treated unfair, Chicano kids. And although that may be true, bro, got to come a time where we move on with our life, right? I mean, we can't be victims forever in that case. I get what you're saying, but um, now is the time. If it's about raza, or and I use that word as far as everyone is concerned. Whoever wants to look at it that way, um, then why not try to strive for the betterment of our children? Uh, just because we may have been mistreated as kids or in this, whatever back in the day, if we continue to, talk about it and make that relevant today, we give excuses. And I think that those are no longer excuses to be used. These kids today, from every walk of life, from every race, from everything, have a lot of uh, there's a lot of chances out there to be somebody and do something with your life. If you throw it away because you feel you're a victim or you're looking for the love that you didn't get as a child or whatever, then the only person you're hurting is yourself at the end of the day. And as selfish as it may sound, sometimes it's probably best to just worry about yourself. And then when you can, then you can worry about others. But to just be a part of something because it used to be that way or somehow it's accepted to be that, I think is detrimental to us as a whole. Ray Diaz said, Chele, 100. AP motherfucker said, AP. He's laughing. Javier says, sometimes men are safer in jail. It can be a place to reflect, get in shape, kick drugs, pick up a Bible, and educate yourself. That's true. Like I said, bro, sometimes the pinta may be necessary for some. As sad as that sounds, as gacho as it sounds, but to some people that may not be aware of what all that is, it may sound crazy, but um, you know, for some it may be necessary. But you have only if you use it to better yourself and to benefit you, and then to never look back. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you get a lot of people that go in there and instead of themselves in the good way, they do it in the negative way. Then they get out and they continue, and it becomes a cycle. And at the end of the day, there's nothing great about that. Hard Life said 1 million fell in March to the Capitol. Who's down? We want our rights back and our records erased. Mark Gonzalez said social unjust was a fight. Yeah. Junior Diaz said, "Does Grandel run prison?" No, no. Grandel has their own. It's not really a clica, but they stand. They're all homies. They're all from Glendale, Arizona, is what we're talking about here. For those that don't know, but so they do. Um, they rep their city. They do have like a certain tattoo that they put on, but it's not necessarily a prison gang, and they definitely do not run the prison. They are still under the umbrella of the Mexican Mafia as far as prison is concerned. Mark Gonzaga said, back in the 70s and still today, behind the walls, those boys became men. I'm not sure about that, bro. I don't think you need to be in prison to become a man. Um, I think growing up in general, learning lessons in the world will make you a man. Prison prison has no bearing on that. I think yes, you can become a man in prison, but it's because it's part of that lifestyle. Um, it's a harder life. That's where, like I said, I grew up. I went in at 17, got out when I was 37, 20 years, and so I became a man in prison, but not because of prison. You know what I mean? It's just
But
definitely not.
there's nothing like becoming a man though from your own father.
Yeah, and and
There's
and I'll tell
nothing.
you,
Yeah.
I will tell you another thing. There's a lot of childish shit that goes on in prison from grown ass men. A real man on the streets would trip on some of the games that are played in prison by so called men. So I have to disagree with that part of it. Lag Iggy Cricket from Phoenix. I remember you from CCA back in 2005 in the hole. Oh yeah, good shit, bro. How you doing? Yeah, I was there, 2005. I got there in I don't know. I can't remember when I got there. I was in the county from I got busted in 2002, 3, and then I went to CCA and I spent a few years out there. ZG said, not sit in circle and wait for it to come. She's already given up and nothing's even happened yet. LOL. Fence, get it together.
Well, it's scary. Okay, it's scary, and I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. We're getting older. Ugh, I don't know if I want to go through all that.
ZG said, not, oh wait. R. Lopez said, just got off work, gonna tune in for the rest of the show. Sup, it's Spider and White Picket Fence. Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, hey.
How you doing, bro? I already said, Jovan, to be a cholo is all some men know. It is what they are. For some guys, going to prison is what makes them. You take the fall for what you believe in. It may be hard to fathom, but it's reality.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that if that didn't work out for you, then why would you want to continue to be that?
yeah,
You know? And it's
yeah,
like if you're a grown man and you have kids or grandkids, you don't want your kids or grandkids to see that either and think that that's cool. I don't
Yeah.
think it's cool that little 5-year-olds are running around like trying to act tough and trying to be, little wannabe gangsters and they don't even know what it is yet. Like, don't talk just the way they talk, their lingo. Like they get that from the parents, they get that from their grandparents. Like stop. What are you doing? Like you're a kid. It's I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it.
Yeah. Mark Gonzalez said, up here north, those men took a stand to no longer take no disrespect, and especially behind the walls. Yeah, they did at one time, brother, and I understand what you're saying, but that's no longer the case anymore. There is no cause. Most of the victims of each clica, the M and the NF, are members of their own clica, or at least people that are part of that so-called cause. Um, there may have been a time that you needed to take a stand because you were a victim, but when you parlay that into victimizing others, now you're no longer, your cause is no longer just. And so I think that that excuse ends up going away. You can no longer use that as if you were, as if you stand for something that is bigger and better than yourself. It's no longer that. You have now become the oppressors. Um, and so I think to have anybody look up to that with those type of words, all that propaganda, you have these kids looking up to that. I think it's just the wrong message to send to these kids. That was a different world, a different life. It may or may not have had to have been done at the time, but that's no longer the case anymore. And so I think to continue to perpetrate this and pretend like there's a cause and that there is some kind of um, family existence and all this stuff, I think is a detriment to these kids. These kids are looking up to that. They're thinking that they can aspire to be something like they look at it with these guys, all those words and stuff. And in the end, um, they will more than likely, like most, become victims of that decision. Sergio said, LOL, okay, that was a stretch. What happened? Robert Rodriguez said, God bless Pastor MC Soldier here, the gospel gangster. Please check out my music on YouTube, bro. I've made some good music for the Raza in Arizona. Anyways, feed me a show. I've been ministering to the homies out here now for over 20 years, and I'll never stop. Orale, God bless. Thank you, brother.
Oh,
Appreciate that. MC Soldier. Pastor MC Soldier. Orale. AP said, Giovanna, George Lopez apologized, so guess you were wrong. So you can go back to Guatemala now.
oh, uh,
Bro,
oh.
you knew he was gonna apologize, bro.
Of
I mean,
course he had to apologize. He didn't want to, but he had to.
that's
Because
not because
these
he was
sensitive
wrong.
people.
Yeah, all these cancellation warriors were gonna get his ass if he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, that's a cool picture of you in your youth. You have a look like saying, "Hey, what you want from me, pendejo?" Yeah, I was a stupid kid. Luciano said, Grandel doesn't run prison. Like you see, you were good friends with my co-defendant Manny Molina. He was in the hole too in CCA. Manny Molina. Trying to think who that was, bro. Manny Molina. I don't remember the name, bro. I remember Manny Diaz was then in there with us. Molina. You have to remind me what was his case, bro. I can't remember. I can't remember, bro. I have to think. Molina. Chella said, "Man, you all need to leave wifey alone. Quit being bullies."
True story. See? See, I'm just this nice, innocent little person. Just, you know, you know what I mean.
Man.
And I think you called me a bully earlier, babe.
Yeah, the Keebler version of Girl Scout, said Sergio.
Is it, you think?
I called you a bully.
Earlier you did. Before the live started.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. When you told me that
But
story.
yeah, but I don't think that had nothing to do with that. That wasn't bullying at all.
Yes, it was.
No, that's not. You think it is?
Yes.
See, you're crazy.
Burqueño said, "What's up, everybody? What I miss? What's up, brother?
Oh, hey, noob.
You missed an hour and a half, bro. How you doing?" Jose Bluval said, "With all due respect." Here we go.
Here we go.
And he said, "And remember, I said with all due respect, looking like a rogue Chabelo." What's a Chabelo? By the way, I like the podcast and the way you keep the message positive and educational, not entertaining. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Like a rogue? What?
Chabelo. I don't know what a Chabelo is. But I do know that when most people start with that, with all due respect, it's usually nothing good comes after that. It's usually not respectful. Like when you say, "Hey, with all due respect, chinga tu madre," it's kind of still chinga tu madre. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like, hey, with all due respect, AP, can you please stop bringing all your family like illegally and stop sucking, all of our resources? But with all due respect, AP.
Oh shit!
See,
Yep.
that's how it usually goes.
So everybody that heard that, she said with all due respect, so please don't cancel us. So you said cookies are way better. So you said Burqueño a lot. Hello, it's been funny as hell. Laggy, I wonder if you remember him and all my other co-defendants. We all came home and never went back. Is that right? I don't. Manny Molina, bro. For some reason, I remember the name, but I can't picture him. I know Manny Diaz was in there. Scotty was there with us. Remember, Sucio was there. Manny Molina.
Sucio.
Remember Dirty Dan?
Oh.
I can't remember who else.
Why would he pick that as a name?
I don't think he picked it. His name was Dan, and people started calling him Dirty Dan.
But I wouldn't want to be called dirty.
Well, I don't think
why would he pick that though? Or allow them to call him that?
People don't usually pick their own nicknames, babe.
I know, but I mean, when you just called him Sucio, that's like, I don't know.
And I don't think they meant like dirty, like if he was full of dirt. I think they meant like, he made dirty moves.
Oh, okay, so that makes it better. All right.
I don't know why I even talk to you.
I don't know. I just wouldn't want a nickname as dirty. I'm just saying.
Yeah. By the way, Iggy, good shit. You guys never went back, brother. Good thing.
Oh, they were there in 2005 and then left?
Yeah, he said we all came home and never went back.
Lucky. Yeah, that's good.
Luciano said, Sergio, hope your jefa is doing okay. La Tusa said, hola, Craigs. Hello, Jovan. What's good, everyone in the chat? Hope all is well. What's up, Tusa? How you doing, brother?
Oh, hello. Little this, little that.
Sergio, I always miss hot talk. You gotta put the notification on, bro. Sergio said, Luciano, I appreciate you. Thank you. She's drugged up, happy as can be. She chose to spend her final time doped to the gills. LOL. What can you do,
Well,
AP said, been seeing a lot of poor kids selling candies. Reminds me of all the opportunities we get in the U.S. It puts things in perspective. In Mexico, bro, you're still out there, huh? Yeah. That was one of the big things I used to see a lot when I was a kid and we'd go out there. They were always selling the chiclets and all that. Mazapanes, or you went down to out there in Mexico in DF, they have the subway. You'd go down there and the inditas would be sitting down there selling all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it definitely puts a lot in perspective with the world, with being from the U.S. So there's a Burqueño White Fence's name is Giovanna Phelps now.
Okay, well, no, it's not. Don't listen to him.
Chela said, AP, I ain't denouncing nada. I stick with my girls. Y'all are trouble.
Get it, Chele. Get it. Let him know. Let him know, Chele.
Good night, Chronicleros. Safest place on the internet. Much respect, said Heart Life Phoenix. Good night, brother.
Oh, good night, Tony. Good night, Michelle.
AP said, good night, Muffin. Sergio said, have a good night, Muffin. AP said, we should get a short of how Tony became Muffin Man. Show the growth.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
probably should.
That's no. That wouldn't be appropriate.
AP Sergio said, hard life. Mark Gonzalez says, sometimes one can be in the wrong place, wrong time. Also, kids today are still violent and doing harder drugs than ever. Sad. Yeah, you're right, bro. There is obviously the ones that are wrong place, wrong time. But that's few and far between. For the most part, when we're with the shit, we're with the shit, bro. We're out there committing crimes, we're out there gang banging, we're out there doing all that. And I think that's why we need to emphasize and put out there that there's another way. I've met, now that I'm in this world, in this new lifestyle of mine, I've met chiefs of like the fire chief. I've met cops. I've met millionaire business owners that as juveniles, and even some that as adults were getting in trouble, gang banging, were in and out of juvenile hall, had hard times like the rest of us. But there came a time early on where they decided that they were done with that and they became something different and they did something with their life. And so all I want to do is show that that is possible. You don't have to do 10, 20 years in prison and then say, hey, I'm reformed and I'm no longer that. You can reform yourself before even going that far. There is a way, and that has been done. And so that's what I want to show, that these kids from these barrios that think that there's no path except for to prison, that there is, and lots of people have taken it. It's just not emphasized. It's not put out there as much as the other side of it, because most of us only see the homeboys that are in and out of prison. The ones that leave the neighborhood, you don't see them anymore. So you don't. That's not something that stands out in these neighborhoods. And I think that we need to make that stand out. We need to show that, and those examples need to be, put out there more often, to say, look, man, this man right here in front of you also was in and out of juvenile hall, also grew up in a single parent home, also had a drug addicted father or mother, whatever the circumstances are. However, he never went to prison, and because he decided for himself that he was going to be somebody, and now he's, whatever the individual is at the time. Instead of just always emphasizing the, like me, you know what I mean? I don't want kids to have to go through everything I went through and then change their life. It would be much better if they don't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, change your life before it gets to the point where you become stupid like me and have to do all the time and go through all that shit. So, but it is sad, man. The drugs are getting harder, but they've always been out there, bro. Crack was in the '80s, heroin was in the '70s and '80s and '90s and throughout. I mean, there's always that's always been an option. So I don't think it's necessarily an excuse. It's just another option, and just one that hopefully we can deter them from taking. Burqueño said, Senora Phelps.
Oh my God. No, no, don't even start that. Don't
Junior,
even do.
uh,
No.
Junior Diaz said, I know that, my boy. That's why it's a question. Yep. Ropi said, good night, Tony. Sergio said, Burqueño, Giovanna Phelps, because of how well she swims across the river. LOL.
Oh wow.
Hard Life said, to pee. Mark Gonzalez said, as I typed a long time ago, those boys who became men made that stand. Being from up north made it clear. Yeah, brother, but you also have to remember, um, I'm not sure how much of the history that you're aware of, brother. And I'm not trying to shit on it, you know what I mean? But a lot of the vatos from the Nuestra Familia, when it began, were actually from Southern California. So it's just another propaganda, you know, tool that they use. It was these northern, farmeros that took a stand against the oppressive VENMO, and although there may be some truth to it, it wasn't necessarily the way you put it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I did time with a few vatos that were from the NF. Death Row Joe, I was with him. I was also with Crow. Um, They were both from Southern California, and they're huge figures in that clica. Um, so, I mean, yes, there's some truth that there may have been some oppression and someone took a stand, but it's just no longer the case anymore. It's not relevant anymore, bro. You can't continue to use that now when now they are oppressing their own. If you look at the victims of these criminal organizations, most of their victims are members of their own organization. It's not like they have this big bad enemy afar that's coming in and trying to take, and so that they're killing them, and that's their victims, and they're no, that's not the case. They kill their own to keep everybody in line. And if you have to do that to keep people in line, then something's wrong with it. It's not. It's no longer a cause, a worthy cause. And that's all I'm saying about it as far as that's concerned. I don't want to. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's history or what everybody thinks and how they want to feel about something. This whole so-called nostalgic era and all that stuff. But when you look at it for what it is, you realize that none of that, even if it were true, matters today. Heart Life said sup. Oh, he said Ro P. He didn't say sup. Raziel said sup. Cricket, Jovan, Sergio, AP, Burqueño, Tony, everybody.
Oh, hello.
So Brother Heart Life said Raziel. Chela said I. Some who came out still not men and continue to go back. Yeah, there's quite a few of those.
Yeah,
Sergio said
I don't.
Raziel.
I think that there's nothing like a father raising their child, becoming a man. That's got to be the first way.
Yeah.
Now, if the kid doesn't have a father, then okay, I get it. Then a father figure, But there's nothing like you taking your son out and showing him how to cut the grass, how to change a tire. Not, hey, here's a knife, go stab this guy over there because that's going to make you a man when
Yeah.
when you're in prison. That doesn't make you a man. It's the little things, like things that you teach me, whole babe, how to
Yeah.
drywall, how to cut the grass, how to weed eat, how to do this. I mean, those are the things that kids need to look up to their fathers. Not some grown man in jail giving them bad advice.
Mark Gonzaga said that we would have at least that respect behind the walls. Monterey County now today is known and respected. Um, Mark, again, I'm going to say it now with all due respect, but I'm not going to disrespect you after saying that. I'm just saying it in case you want to take it disrespectfully. Um, you know how ridiculous that sounds, bro? And I don't mean, again, I'm not shitting on that, but so you're saying people had to die and people have to kill, people have to give up their life, kids have to give up their lives so that a county would be respected, known and respected. It's just, I think that's the thinking that we need to do away with, bro. Um, where we're from, a county, a city, a town, a neighborhood, that's minuscule to the world, bro. No one gives a fuck about that. And so when you're talking, I get what you're saying, and I know it's a big deal inside, but I say let the inside have the inside. Let's not send our kids in there for that. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather have been a normal individual all my life, done something well, raised my kids, and been respected in my community than been respected in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get what you're saying, and because that is a big deal to people in prison. But I think we need to change our thinking when we're no longer there. And to have these kids just throw away their lives for the purpose of being respected and known, I just don't think that that's a fair exchange. You know what I mean? But I know the mentality. Obviously, I've been there, done that. I get it. But I think that's what we need to change. Ropi said, "Hola, Raziel." Raziel says, sup, bro, Pete. Damien DeLeon said, want to wish everyone a good night y mis respetos. I'll get at you later, brother. Gonna crash out. All right, bro. Good night. Ya sabes.
Good
AP
night.
is tired of living life on the run.
Who said that?
AP.
I'm tired of living life on the run.
Yeah.
No. I don't run nowhere. I've been right here.
Mark
1750.
Gonzalez.
You seen it. You saw the map. Don't play me.
I didn't
AP,
mean
you already know.
boy became men in the paint. I mean that they aged behind the walls. Oh yeah, well.
Oh, yeah.
But it'd be
I
much
mean,
better if they didn't. You know what I mean? I'm sure
yeah.
they wish it too. So
This
just say,
guy aged a lot. Look at him.
who?
Ooh.
Me?
Stop. Don't do it.
Look at that
This
one. Same shit. Look, this is when I'm 15. Haven't aged a day.
Are you crazy?
You think I don't look like that no more?
No.
I mean,
You look like the grandfather. Please stop it.
my mustache is a little thicker, but look, boom, there it is. Same shit.
Babe, please stop. I'm helping you. I
Yeah,
really am. I'm
just
helping you when I tell you to stop.
you're a hater.
We'll talk more about it after.
All
Okay?
my people in the chat say I look 23. I'm not gonna believe you.
They're crazy.
Rope said good night, Damien. Sergio said have a good night, Damien. Raziel said Sergio del Burque 23. Velasquez, I'll put on my best. I'm ready. Burqueño
Oh,
said
if
Raziel.
if it comes down to it.
Yep. Sergio said she's going for the face and neck, bro. A vest ain't going to do you any good. LOL. Raziel said, sup, Burqueño, you're that other motherfucker now. Raziel said, taking headshots. Get on, bro. Sergio del Burque 23. Velasquez. Rope the enforcer, said Sergio. Rope said, come on, Sergio. I only shoot if you come at me. Bang, bang.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Sergio said, Rope, LOL. Guatemala, said Raziel said, Guatemala, laughing.
Who says that? Who says that for real? Really?
He said, how many viewers on Facebook? I don't know, bro. It don't tell me. I think it tells us in general how many are here total. I'd probably have to go look. I don't know, brother, to be honest. Not sure. AP said, I knew you would say that. Hard Life said, I know Robert MC Soldier. He performed back in 98 at the church at Southmount. I think that's what you're saying. Southmount. Javier said, you're right, Joanne. It is not cool and hard to understand. I understand that you do not like it. However, as innocuous as it sounds, some men accept their fate and do what they have to do regardless.
I think sometimes that's just a victim mentality. That's like saying, "Oh, this is just who I am, so I just have to deal with it. I can't do any better. I can't move on. You know, I want to be this, I want to be that, but I can't because this is just who I am. This is what it is." That's like that victim mentality, and it makes you stuck. You know?
Yeah. You're right, Joe. Mark Gonzaga or Gonzalez, a place like Disneyland, this is not the case. Here in the real world, we have a small group still exists. Believe it or not, the cause is alive and strong. I don't believe it. I do not. So that's what I choose. Believe it or not, I say not. There is no cause. Um, I get what you're saying, and there are those few that are still um, that still like to put out that propaganda. But if you can define the cause to me, please do so. Um, I see no cause worth a child throwing their life away. I see no cause worth killing for. Uh, as far as any cause in these prison systems as of now, I see nothing worth that. People like to use it for that, but yeah, I say not believe it. Luciano said, "Is cricket a UFC fan?" I used to, brother. I watched it a lot when I was in prison because I had it on Spike TV. They would put the house and all that stuff. So obviously, I watched a lot in there. But on the street, I don't have the time out here, bro. I haven't really, no, I haven't followed it much since I've been out. My son talks about it a lot, so me and him will go into it sometimes, and I'll talk about the old school guys and some of them that are still around. Some of the names that he knows, I know, but not as much as I used to be. I had a lot more time. AP said South Phoenix is pretty nice now, except for my old block, Rozier and 32nd Street. Mark Gonzalez said we have a huge drug problem. The blues, that is a huge issue at the moment. It is. Yeah, that's a huge thing in Phoenix too, bro. Where I'm from, uh, it's really really bad out there in the Phoenix metropolitan area, all around that area. It's crazy. Agacho ese pedo. Raziel said, all due respect, still won't stop you from getting the taste slapped out your mouth.
Oh.
Right? But they'll use it. They'll say it. Big motherfucker said, Raziel laughing. With all due respect, Giovanna, please leave the quit and quit burdening our taxpayers. Thank you.
Actually, I have to pay taxes this year. Can you believe that?
Raziel says, sup, big motherfucker.
I hate tax year. I hate taxes this year.
Yeah. We need this. Our son turned of age. Can't declare anymore. What's it called? Get the write off or whatever.
Mhm.
Kidney said, "Oh man, I wanted to go see the bare knuckle fights this weekend here. Diego Sanchez is fighting some guy from Las Cruces. I like Diego Sanchez. When he first came out, bro, he was a beast. A little loco though, right? He's kind of a trip, but he's a good dude. I like him. AP said, yo, Cricket, where you find this Ruca Serio? I told you the story, bro. I was in the county.
An angel sent me to him, so that's how that happened.
That's how she
Yeah.
feels.
I saved his life, so you're welcome, AP. I saved this guy's life. He, you know,
Mark Gonzalez said, one day they will kill all communications and state officials will have in place a martial law event. This is why we must advance in order to survive. That's a different story. I'm with you on that. AP said, was it in the Pinta? Explains a lot.
first of all,
Uh,
I was trying to help someone out,
My brother Hank, Javier said, my brother Hank says this is who he is. He is facing life in prison. He will not cry or complain. It makes sad. However, I'm okay with it now. Yeah. You know what, bro? And yeah, está gacho ese pedo. And at the same time, we both know that's not true, right? I mean, people can take responsibility for their actions. That's one thing. People can, you know, kind of know that it is what it is. They have it. But as far as him not crying or complaining, maybe not out loud, bro, but I think we all did that during that time. And that's the point. No one wants to show that because everybody's so hard, trying to be hard and not show emotions as men in prison do. But you and I who have done time and those that have know that it's a human emotion, but we're not robots. You know what I'm saying? So will he cry and complain to himself? We know he will, and that's fucked up. But again, personal responsibility is a thing. So it is what it is. But yeah, it still doesn't make it, still doesn't make it easy. It's fucked up.
that's too bad for him because he shouldn't have to die in there. He should die out here with his family who loves him,
Yeah.
not with strangers in there who could care less. That's too bad.
Yep. Yep. My brother Hank says this is who he. The Raziel said, "Laugh my ass off, Giovanna Phelps."
Okay, Raziel. Okay, hold on. You just got here. Okay, that's what we're not gonna do that. Because AP just like starting stuff. We're not gonna do that.
Raziel said, AP said the parents will send their kids to ask for money. Chela said, Javier, I'm
Oh
sorry to
crap.
hear about Hank. I hope it turns out for the best. Prayers. Heart Life Tony said, dope. I thought I told you. God bless. You rapped at our church back in 98. Church at South Mountain. I appreciate you, bro, said Heart Life Tony. Oh, now he's Heart Life Church in Phoenix. He's on Facebook.
Okay.
Q Rope said, praying for Hank that the Lord give him peace and keep him safe. Also for you, Javier, for being there for him. I know it's got to be hard.
Mm.
Prayers. Yes, I'm aware of this. Thanks to those from down south, we made this possible, said Mark Gonzalez. I'm not sure about I don't know. Okay. Hogan Josh, how's the nonprofit coming along? Finally got it approved. Finally got the paperwork put through, and the IRS finally gave us a 501c3 status, and basically it is now an entity, but now the hard work starts where we got to start moving forward and trying to try to do the things that we say. You know what I mean? As far as reaching out to these troubled youth and doing what we can. I got it right here. That's the paperwork that we got saying that we were finally approved for it, and so yeah, we're good to go. Thank you for asking, brother. Let me see. Chele said new member Q. Whoa, what's up, Chele?
Okay.
Jaime Landeros Q. Esa senior post about when you made the choice to walk away. You chose your son and girl. Pure respect, bro. It takes a man to do what you did. Saludos, carnal. Thank you for that, brother. Um, yeah, that was a tough video to kind of do. I did it on the fly on a live, but yeah, it was that from the beginning, and it's become more than that now. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have never got involved, and I wish I would have walked away way before. But I guess there's always a catalyst, and that was mine. Shella said, "I
Well, that was a no-brainer. I mean, you got me. I mean, come on. It's no-brainer. Really?
no, you're right, baby.
You're gonna do those eyes, really?
That's my on the cartoons when the eyes are the big hearts. That's what I was
Oh,
doing."
uh-huh. Okay.
Chella said, "I damn had to update payment. LOL." I said,
Oh,
Chella, thank you.
brother.
You're a nice person. Hogan Josh said, I'm new here. What's up with the B23? Uh-oh.
Well, the B23 is kind of like a group of men that are kind of a little delusional.
It has dual
And
meanings.
I mean, you want to explain it? Go ahead. Don't.
There's a few different meanings for it now. The nonprofit happened in 2023, so we keep talking about that with it. But it originated because this picture that I took, let me show you, so we're here talking about it, might as well.
Oh my God.
This picture of me was taken in prison, I don't know what year. I was 23 years old. And all I say is I feel that I still look like this now. I think I'm preserved from prison or whatever. And this is still what I look like. So we talk about that. And everybody in the chat, or a lot of people agree and say that they also think they look like they're 23. And so we started doing that. Then the homie Burqueño came in. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And they call that burque. And we were talking one day. We went through the 20. No, what's ¿cómo se llama, babe? The live, the DNA thing.
Well, I have family from there. Okay. And I actually introduced
What's it called?
Cricket to New Mexico, the
What's it
Ancestry
called?
DNA.
Ancestry
Ancestry
DNA.
DNA. And because I took him there, because of, it's where my family's at, where they were born, where most of them are laid to rest there. And now this one thinks he's from there.
So we were talking about Burke, and I was saying I like Albuquerque. if it wasn't for Phoenix, where I'm from, I would love to live in Albuquerque. And so then we were looking at our ancestry DNA shit, and Maruka was saying that her family's from, and I'm like, so when I looked at mine, I found out I had some there too. And I was
Okay,
telling,
the difference is that yours live there right now, meaning they moved there and they live there. Mine shows my blood
you
from
don't
certain
know,
years that it was there. That
you don't know when mine moved. It doesn't say that on the dance.
yes,
You
it
just
does.
made
It shows
it
it
up.
on the thing. It shows it on the thing, the little pins of the heads. It doesn't show the green dots where your blood is from. Don't even try to look it up right now because we don't have time for that.
Anyway, so
Okay.
I was saying, so now we say we're from Burke 23, B23. And it just became a funny little thing. It's just like an inside joke in here. And my girl's still upset about it because she can't be part of it.
I'm not trying to be part of it. No, sir. No, sir. I'm not trying to be part of that.
Mark Gonzalez said, no, I mean, look behind
However,
it.
I know you think you look 23. You don't feel 23.
Yes, I do.
You feel 23.
Yeah, usually.
Just a lie.
Mark,
I wish you would change it to like be 43 because you look 43.
fucking hater. You know I don't look 43.
33,
Mark Gonzalez said,
39.
I mean, look behind the walls is the last place I wish no one will go. I get what you say, okay, but once you're there, at least we'll have a safe place to be. And if one is need, we take care of our own. Yeah, I hear you, brother. But if that was true, I'd support it. But it's not true, bro. Like I get it. Like you say you have a safe place to go. The individuals that end up in prison, bro, have so many rules from the clicas. Um, and they mask it under this guise of bettering yourself and the raza and the cultura and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the consequences are deadly, bro. If you don't do exactly what they tell you to do, you will die. And that just doesn't seem like a very safe place to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're not safe from your own, then I say, fuck everybody else. Like they made it safe for you to be conquered by them, basically. So it's like, yeah, nobody else can do anything to you, but if you make any mistakes, we will kill you. That just doesn't seem like a very safe, loving place to be to me. You know what I mean? I think it's done under the guise of a cause or all of those buzzwords that we've talked about, but it's definitely not. It's not what it is. Chela said, Javier, I'm just me. I wasn't raised to judge. I was raised to pray, and that's how I'll keep being. I don't turn my back because someone may have made a mistake. That's for God to judge.
Yeah.
Norma G, hola mi raza, how are you tonight? From Guadalupe, she said. You will. So
Oh,
Norma,
hello. Hello, Norma.
I'm gonna finish these comments and we're gonna get out of here. We're coming up on 2 hours, so I'm gonna try to buzz through these and get good. Now we're gonna be here all night. I appreciate everybody that's. I just saw something right now. My bad. I appreciate everybody that came in and that engaged in dialogue with us, and
It was
hopefully,
nice to catch up
yeah,
with
hopefully
everybody again.
we'll be back tomorrow. Uh, Chella said, Hogan Josh, we got the nonprofit effective February 2023. Said cricket at 15 with chocolate milk on his top lip.
Yep.
You see that, bro? AP with the corn. He put the corn. Hogan Josh. Chella, so already helping kids on the street. We're trying, bro. We're trying. We've been doing little things before, uh, but we're trying to make it bigger. You know what I'm saying? We were doing little fundraisers for like Christmas. We did presents for kids for Christmas that wouldn't otherwise have it. Where we did like I said, the Easter thing. We did back to school backpacks. We did hygiene for the homeless, stuff like that. But we're obviously trying to do more focused. I want to focus more on the at-risk youth that are involved in gangs and stuff and headed down the path that I took, because I can relate to that. I can speak to that, and so hopefully that's what the nonprofit is gonna be more about and more focused on. Ro said, "No, not all of us say you be looking 23." Ro come on, man. I know your
Thank
friends.
you very much.
You know you see the picture, Ro Come on. At
She
center
does.
stage,
She does. We do. We do.
AP said, "We've already had several projects helping kids. Hogan, the nonprofit, is in its early stages, but we do plan to reach more kids now at a bigger scale." Yes, absolutely. That is it.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Chella said, "Hogan, Josh, not yet. Still working and stuff, and he's trying to get back here, but I've been away for a bit, so he will fill you in." AP, what projects were those? If you look on our community page, Josh, most of it is posted there. We got pictures of my girl uh, delivering the presents to the kids. She also took some to Helping Hands of Arizona. We did the hygiene for the homeless kids. We have pictures of that on here on the community page. Um, we also went to a couple of the parks out there in the 9th Street neighborhood and Dupavilla Projects neighborhood, those parks out there, and handed out backpacks for the kids right before school was starting. Things like that are the ones we've done for the most part. And now that we're an actual nonprofit, we can try to get it on a bigger scale. Luciano said, "White Fence, let me get a shout out."
Oh, hello.
Hey, several Christmas drives and donated to families in need, as well as donations to shelters. Yeah, we did one to a battered women's shelter. We did one to the homeless shelter. We've done a few, and it's not us. It's obviously everybody in the chat and those that have donated, um, and we're just kind of the middlemen there. So we do appreciate that. Ruben Junior Brucovilla, saludos desde La Florida. Orale. What's up, bro? Like I said, I made a promise to my ex-wife before she died from behind bars. I kept my word. I raised my kids. I kicked drugs. Unfortunately, it took this for me to change. I still miss her.
Mm.
Hogan John, okay, sorry for not explaining myself, but what has been done to go and help the kids that are in the streets gang banging, though? So that's the thing. We haven't. We've tried to, like, in those neighborhoods. We handed out the backpacks and stuff, but since we weren't a fully nonprofit, we couldn't really raise the funds to do, like, the resources to do a lot of good, big stuff. I did put in to try to go to Adobe Mountain, talk to the kids in there, which is the juvenile facility in Phoenix. I was denied. Um, Based on my history, on my record, they denied me. Uh, and I understand that. I know that we need to build a lot more credibility uh, in that world in order for them to realize that I'm, for real about it. They just see my record and say, "Man, we're not gonna let this dude come talk to these kids." And I get it; they got to protect them. So little by little, we're trying. Now that this nonprofit is going strong, I live out of state. I did it when I got out of prison. I moved out of state to, number one, get my shit together. I'd been 20 years in prison. Number two, because there were a lot of people that wanted to kill me and still do, obviously, for walking away from the Mexican Mafia. But my plan now is to move back to Arizona and get this nonprofit really rolling. Um, what I want to do is, obviously, the emphasis has to be on these kids that are involved in gangs, that are on that path, coming from the broken homes, the at risk ones, right? And so that's going to be our focus moving forward. But it takes us being there, physically, which, that's why my wife now lives back home in Phoenix, and I will be moving back home. Um, and it also takes resources. So as we move forward, those are the plans, and that is what we're going to be doing. AP said, "We continue to spread this message, and I'd like to think that we do also have preventative value as for kids joining gangs and romanticizing that lifestyle." Yeah, well, that's a big one. We do talk shit about them. That's like Phoenix 7500 said, congrats. 75th Ave, huh? Josh said, thank you, AP. AP said, thank you for being here, Hogan. Ro P said, Hogan, Josh, the B23 are a few delusional gentlemen here, or maybe starting with a little dementia, who say they are still looking like boys 23. It's just a joke among us regulars.
Put it perfectly. Thank you for that.
Ruben Marroquín says, saludos desde la Florida. ¿Qué hubo? What's up, brother?
Okay, Florida. What part of Florida?
You don't know anything about Florida.
We went to Florida, so hush your mouth. That's why I'm asking. We didn't go to Florida?
Yeah, we did. We did. We
Oh,
did
okay.
that.
Okay,
But,
then.
but
See
we
how
were.
you are? See how you are?
But you're trying to act like you like what part? Like if you know, even if it was
I
in the
can.
same place you were,
Can.
you're
I
not gonna
can.
remember that
Why are
shit.
you hating? I
Where were
can.
we? What was it?
Huh?
Where were we again?
I don't remember. But that's not the point.
It was damn. We went to Miami Beach, but we were in that little place, Coconut Grove.
Coconut Grove. There you go.
Coconut
See?
Grove, Florida.
I remember it. All right.
Luciano said Florida is wild as fuck. Hater Pete in effect said B23. Or Billy B23. AP said, hey Grillo, don't start stalling in chess now because you're losing. I'm not. I'm gonna move right now as soon as we hang up right here.
I thought
I'm
you
not.
said that he lost this game and you were going to win.
He said you're down 2 pawns. See, bro, you could take all my pawns off. I'll still whoop you. Want my queen too?
Oh.
He
Oh.
said, yeah, people in Florida are, let's just say, different. Florida ain't wild. We just different raza, said Ruben Marroquin. He's laughing. Luciano said, when I flew over Florida, it looked like a jungle Isla Sorna from Jurassic Park. Yeah, well, when you're from Arizona, bro, you're not used to trees. Big motherfucker said, keep talking all that stuff, white fence, and that ring is going to get snatched along with your hopes and dreams of being a U.S. citizen.
Oh, wow. That's what we're doing?
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
think I'm on probation anymore. I think that's done, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
I said, I don't think I'm on probation anymore.
No, no more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, until we get married, you're on probation. What are you talking about? Just asked you. Start jumping the gun already.
Okay, well, it's been months since you've asked, so I'm good.
It's been like 2 months since, no, not even 1 month since New Year's.
Time served, okay? Thank you.
AP says she can always swim back to the U.S. It's nothing for Giovanna Phelps. Rumor has it she practiced in the Amazon rivers in her youth.
Okay, well, no. None of that.
Burqueño said, finish the comments, but I just got here. Fool, it's 2 in the morning over here. We've been on for 2 hours. Ruben Marroquin said, Luciano is a jungle on the other side of the beach, LOL, just like any other estado. Not like Arizona. There ain't no beach or jungle. Raziel said, night, everybody.
Good night.
So thanks for coming on tonight. Good night, everybody. Paz y amor a todos. Mark Gonzalez said, Psalm 144:1. Praise the Lord, who is my rock. He trains my hands for war and gives my fingers skill for battle. I like you, bro. Much respeto from Salinas Califas. Thank you, brother. Right back at you. Yeah, I actually enjoy those conversations, bro. If you agreed with everything I said, if this shit would be boring. You know what I mean? I
I
think
don't
it's,
agree with everything he says.
yeah, well, that's different. You need to.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Burqueño said, Raziel, peace. Big motherfucker said, Raziel, peace. Ro P said, night, Raziel. Good night, everyone. Said AP. Luciano said, Quali Wali. Ro P said, buenas noches, Javier. Big motherfucker said, good night, fam. Peace. Chella said, good night, Javier. Ro P said, good night, AP. Ro P said, night, big motherfucker. Ruben said, I just wish Raza would really get together like we say we do, but don't. Yeah, there is that. That is, I think, a big, one of the big things also, bro.
It's sad, but that's why I'm for no race. I'm for human race. For
Yeah.
anybody, for any race, any age, anything. I don't care.
I do say this. I think I think the cause of keeping kids out of prison is one that everybody can get behind. I think there's nothing bad about that or anybody can speak ill of. So I guess, if anything, those that have it in them to do it, that have the time, that have the effort, that have the experience, um, I hope will and do. Chella said, I'm out. All hope to catch another live. I love you, fam. Night, all of you. Right back at you,
Good
Chella.
night,
Yes,
you
I
guys. It was
Ropey
nice
said,
seeing everybody tonight.
night, beautiful Chella. Take care of you, said Ropey. Chella said, you too, Ropey. Ray Diaz said, good night, Chella. Burqueño said, AP, peace. Burqueño said, big motherfucker, peace. AP, órale, mi gente. Wishing everyone a good Sunday. Opie said, night, AP. Have a blessed Sunday. Burqueño said, Javier, peace. Ruben Jr. Mucho Villa said, Tampa Rays, but live in Southwest Fort Myers now. Todo el estado del sur. Right?
Well, okay.
Can you tell us how you meet the homie Squirrel and do you still talk to? You've asked me that before, bro, and I think you're just clowning because I don't know no fucking Squirrel, bro. So ask him. How about that? Catch me outside.
Oh
Bro,
my God,
peace.
don't say that. You're old.
I'm not old. What are you talking about?
You can't say that.
Uh, Ropey said, Buenas noches, Chronicles Familia. May you all have a blessed Sunday. It's been fun. Glad I could catch the live.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you here.
Right back
And
at you.
Chella.
El animal said, como la mano de chango.
The what?
¿Qué tiene la mano de chango? I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to say no.
What is that?
I don't fucking know. I'm just talking.
AP, can you please translate? Quickly.
Burqueño said, Chele peace. AP said, hashtag Giovanna Phelps.
Oh no, don't start that. We're not doing that. That's what we're not doing.
Ray Diaz said, Cricket and White Fence, have a good night, everyone in the chat.
Good night, Ray Diaz.
Ruben said, when I say raza, I mean humankind of any color. In the end, we bleed the same blood. Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
AP said, monkey hand. We knew that, fool. We needed to know what the fuck we were talking about. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. Like I said, thank you guys, those that came in for this conversation. Hope to see those that engaged later. Damn, how fast you forget about the people who did time for you. He's my cousin. He did time for me? Squirrel? I don't know no squirrel, bro. I've never met a squirrel in my life.
A squirrel.
And how did he do time for me? I did time for myself. Can you tell us how you met the homie squirrel and I think you're clowning, bro. I'm not gonna feel bad for that. I think you're joking.
Where's
Big
the
Mo,
moderators at, actually? Can you guys, with all due respect, show this one at the door?
what did you? Where'd it go? What did you say, Giovanna? Oh yeah, nobody cares, loser.
Who said that?
Big
Who said that?
motherfucker.
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing tonight?
Burkina said, we just trying to get a nut. Back at your head said, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, Diaz knocked him out the box.
Bye.
There you go. There it is. And if your cousin did time for me, bro, pues, how sad is that? Who am I to do time for? Should have told on me.
I didn't do time for you. Crazy. What a sucker he was.
Mark Gonzalez said, real fast, bro, just wanted to ask if you ever seen the cartoon Last Airbender. There's an uncle on there who's a firebender and he's overweight, old, and shit goes bad and he comes back. You got kids, check it out then. Check it out. I'm gonna have to see. I've never heard of that. Last Airbender. It's a cartoon. You said there's a uncle on there who's a firebender and he's overweight and old. You trying to say I look like him, bro? Shit goes bad, he comes back. You got kids, check it out. Do I look like him? I'm an overweight, fat, old firebender.
A fat mouth. That's what I heard.
He said, "Ya váyanse a la verga, pues." Watch out.
Okay, come on, AP, let's go.
He's removed permanently. Mark Gonzalez and Bender. LOL. I'm just wondering, do I remind you of him, bro, or are you just trying to? You just like the cartoon?
Oh, Lord.
I'll do time for Chele, said Javier.
Oh, there we go. There we go. See?
There it is there.
Yeah.
Órale,
Not
all right.
me.
Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. A todos that came in. Yeah, look it up on YouTube. He's part of an elite group. Is he? Oh, he's a carnal? Oh, funny. Oh, Javier said Chele. Órale. We're going to get out of here for real. I keep saying that. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Until tomorrow, maybe. Buenas noches.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Have a good Sunday.